As we all know, the meaning of SUV is Sport Utility Vehicle, and the sport part is the most important in all SUVs because it's the first letter of the acronym. Strong argument I've got there, eh? Anyways, today we're going to take a look at some of the sportiest and fastest SUVs on the planet. First on the list, the Tesla Model X P90D. You can't talk about fast SUVs without mentioning the Model X. I mean, the acceleration electric cars have is from another world. The Model X is a fat lady at almost 2.5 tons, but because all that weight is lowered down, the car doesn't feel like a 2.5 ton lump of metal. She produces 762 horsepower and 960 Newton meters of torque, and all of that torque is instant because of the electric power plant. For the 2020 model, 0 to 60 is only 2.7 seconds, in a car that weighs more than a house. That's quite impressive. And it's got cool doors, so that's cool. It looks like a birdie, it can flap and everything, yeah. Cool. Next on the list, Lamborghini Urus. So this should be a very sporty SUV since it's a Lambo. Lamborghini is known for their utterly beautiful supercars. Their cars always have crazy styling and impressive performance. But this is a SUV. Something completely different from their usual. I must mention that the engine in the Lambo is the same you get in the much cheaper RSQ8. But if you have the cash, why not? The twin-turbo V8 Audi power plant produces 641 horsepower and 850 Nm of torque. This results in a 0 to 60 of 3.1 seconds and a top speed of 190 miles per hour, which is unnecessarily high for a SUV. Then again, Lambos aren't known for being necessary. They are known for being like flashy and fast and loud and all of that other shit. Still cool. The car is beautiful inside and out, and you are sure to turn some heads in this one. Okay, cool. Next, the Jeep Trackhawk. The Trackhawk is a mental muscle SUV. It has the same 707 horsepower supercharged V8 that you can find in the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. And the way this thing whines is just awesome. It's like a sad whale just growling by. It reaches 60 in 3.4 seconds, and the fully spec'd out one will set you back around $105,000, which is a bargain compared to its rivals. It's got horrible gas mileage, and the interior isn't as nice as the interiors you'll find in its competitors, but you buy it for the engine, so everything else doesn't really matter in this car. Next, the G. You can't make a list on fast SUVs without talking about the ultimate housewife vehicle. I really don't see why people love these so much. I think they are ugly, but at least they sound cool. The G63 produces 577 horsepower and 850 Nm. 60 is reached in 3.9 seconds, and it's feckin' expensive. I'm sorry, the base model is around $160,000. There are so much cars that look better, are faster, and are just less common. Why do people love these? Maybe I'm dumb. The car does look gangster, but a RSQ8 is cooler, more gangster, and faster. And it's got a shared Lambo power plant. It's technically an Audi plant, but it's in a Lambo, so it's cooler as well. Next on the list, the X3M. So I had to add the X3M. It's the cheapest car on the list, and it's got the smallest engine, and it makes the least power, but it's still surprisingly fast. It's powered by a 3-liter inline-six twin-turbo power plant that produces 510 horsepower and 600 Nm. But here's the thing, 0 to 60 is reached in 4.2 seconds, which is almost as fast as the G-Wagon, at a third of the price, and in my opinion, it looks better. And you can use some of the money you saved and tune the X3, which will make it way faster than the Merc, and you can make it look even better than it already does. The X3 has a beautiful interior, and I think this is all the SUV you need, except if you want to go off-road. I don't think this car is made for that. But that's not the point of it. We're looking at sport, and it's very sporty, so cool. I rate the X3M, I think it's cool. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I've got more videos, list videos, specifically on one car videos. I've got a whole build series on my 335i that I made single turbo. I've got a Bugatti 999 that I restored. I've got a lot of shit. Just get through it, check if you like anything. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?
but I don't know why. You hit the road, but you don't